So now I'm telling the computer how I want to sew this quilt. And it asked me, select the next pattern to quilt. I've already set these ones up right here. So I'm going to touch it and see that purple line means that the thread ends here and starts here. So I'm going to swap the ends so that it'll end and start there. And I'm going to continue. I'm telling it that I'm going to stop and cut threads after every pattern. Whenever I see that purple line, again, I choose to swap the ends. The way I'm setting it up is so that every time it starts here, it ends there. It starts there, it ends here. It starts here, so that it can just keep sewing continuously instead of having to bring it back every time. And then that's how I'm going to do it. And I've already previewed it, so I'm going to set it up to sew the quilt. On the computer, it showed you that it went right here. See where those two lines cross? It's almost like a target. And it's showing me that that's where the needle is. And if you look down here, that is where it's going to start sewing the pattern. And I'm starting it off the quilt. I don't ever start it on the quilt. That way the stitches get nice and locked in. It's telling me to set up my stitches per inch, and I'm going to set it right there between the 9 and the 10. I'm telling it I want it to stitch 9 to 10 stitches for every inch. I'm telling it, yes, we're ready. It tells me to pull up and do my bobbin thread, and I just did that. I lowered it, pulled the bobbin thread up from the bottom. Now I've got it holding on, and I'm going to push the start button, and it's going to start to sew the pattern. And as it sews the pattern into the quilt, you can see what it's doing on the computer screen also. It's going to turn, the line will turn red as the pattern is sewn. And it turns red everywhere the needle goes. And this is kind of the boring part, but the next bit is good. You should be able to see it go down into the quilt.